Okay, hey guys, so this time I'm wise enough to reduce the game audio so that my voice is louder and I don't hear anything from the game.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
So I hope that my voice will appear louder than the game because it was very soft and I realized in yesterday's video. Okay, now let's start. Just where we left off.
Ieri sera sono stato al club Mincio.
Okay.
Mincio,
no.
non
Where's
Mincio,
Nancy's
Mincio,
shopping
non
bag?
Mincio, cosa
Nancy's
dici?
shopping bag.
Ma questo club, mamma mia.
No, c'erano dentro.
Okay, but before that, let me just go and talk to Margarita real quick.
Hello again. Do you always wear that locket?
Do you like it?
It is just that, well, when one leaves...
Mi chiamo Nancy.
Okay, I'll just reduce the video.
Mi chiamo Nancy.
is in Venezia, one becomes so used to true beauty that anything less tends to stand out like dirt on a white rug.
I'm running kind of low on euros.
You're not asking me for a handout, I hope. Or a loan.
Could I maybe do some work for you and earn the money?
No.
Oh,
Margarita
But
is
do
so
not stop
greedy.
with me. There are many ways for people with energy and volio to make money in this city. Go to Rialto Market and see what people are buying. Use your eyes. Use your brain. You will think of a way.
my roommate, Helena Berg. Does she stay here a lot?
This is the first time. I met her at a party which Rosetta Del Bene gave. When Elena found out where I lived, she practically begged me to let her stay here. And with Rosetta standing right there, well, I could not say no.
Why was she so insistent about staying here?
She said it was because the Nascosta is so centrally located, which it is, altruque. But I think it was because I am so centrally located. She is what you call a social climber, always asking me about parties, when they are, where they are, who is invited, what should she wear, whose name should she say to get in. Che schifo! The upper class of Venezia is closed to outsiders. Elena is full of volio, this is true, but she will never be one of them. Us.
I saw this case and thought you might like it to keep your sunglasses in.
You are giving me a gift? You do not have to do this, Nancy, but I like gifts. And this one, it is very nice. Grazie.
Okay.
I hear you've been using the fact that Colin has a criminal record to try to get him to do things that may not be totally legal.
Who tells you this? Colin, he says that? Because I do no such thing. It is him. He is the one who wants to break the law. Margarita, he says, pay me 1,000 euros, and I will find a way to save you 10,000 euros on your renovation. No, I tell him, lasciamo stare. But he keeps bringing it up.
How did you find out he had a record?
He told me, when he asked me if I wanted him to lie to the council, he was trying to prove he had experience in such things and could get away with it. And now, he is telling you that cheating on the renovations was my idea? Oh, once a liar and a thief, always a liar and a thief. This is what I get for being nice. If and when people find out I hired such a man, I will be the laughingstock of Venezia. So please, Nancy, please, keep what you know to yourself.
Who is Il Dottore?
Dottore means doctor. What doctor are you talking about?
There's a box of chocolates downstairs for Il Dottore.
Someone must have left them here by mistake.
Has anything else for Il Dottore ever been delivered here?
I am up here all day. Something gets delivered, something does not get delivered. I do not know.
She doesn't even know what's going on inside her house. Okay, now let's get out of
Guess
here.
I'll be going.
Bella roba.
Illinois.
Would
Yes.
it be all right if I picked some flowers?
Go ahead. Prudence got them from a plantation in Hawaii. The Healy
Another
Research
reference.
Center. They grow like weeds.
Okay, now let's speak to. Okay. Oh. Okay. Let's plant the bug.
Hello, Nancy. What's wrong?
The person who left me those bad sausages, it was you after all.
No, it wasn't. I told you before,
The handwriting on the note they came with matches the note I found in that book on religious relics, the one that belongs to you.
All right, yes, it was me. But I had no idea those sausages were tainted. I just thought you might like them. I tried to lie my way out of it because I couldn't bear for you to know that I made such a ghastly mistake. But before you write me off as a feckless liar and an utter fool, just know that I am truly sorry. Causing you to be miserable was absolutely the last thing I wanted to do.
Well, I'm fine now, and everyone makes mistakes, so apology accepted. But I'm still kind of mad that you lied to me.
I don't blame you one iota, but I'll make it up to you. I don't know how yet, but I will. I promise.
Okay. I guess they made it a point to see the chalice that the Phantom stole.
While I was looking through your book on religious relics, I noticed you made an appointment to see that chalice the Phantom just stole. The chalice of Saint Gervase?
That's right, I did. As a mosaicist, I'm always interested in seeing how stones and jewels are inlaid in metal, so I arranged to see it outside its case. Magnificent piece of work. My timing was magnificent as well. 2 nights later, it was stolen. How's that for coincidence?
I came across this tessera and thought you might like it.
It's quite beautiful. All the more because it came from you. Thank you, Nancy. I shall treasure it.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I need to get going.
Cheerio!
Okay, now let's go off to meet Enrico Tazza. And you have to dress up for that. This is
Come back in a few minutes.
Oh! This is the first time I'm seeing Helena in the toilet. Oh! It happened. Yeah, this never happened when I was playing it before. So I think I'll just leave Nancy dress up. Okay, shoes. Okay. Okay, let's sell off these flowers.
Grazie.
Anything else from Nancy to buy? Okay.
Ehi, avete visto in televisione quello che è successo?
And now let's go.
No, quello è successo. Un poliziotto ha visto e mentre lo stava così per catturare,
What is your
il
name?
fantasma si è dileguato
Samantha
col
Quick.
tatuaggio.
Well, but please come in. We go with the scope.
Scopa.
Fish odds, non c'è più. Meno male, ci siamo liberati di...
Ah, sono Enrico Tazza. Benvenuta a Venezia.
I'm sorry, but if it's all right with you, I'd prefer to speak English.
Of course, whatever you wish. What a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting you until after Carnevale.
Is that a problem?
Oh, of course not. The sooner you get to work, the sooner we will be compensated. So, you're not only young and attractive, but enthusiastic as well. Tell me more about yourself, Samantha.
Well, I'm from the States, as you can tell, and I'm going to school in Switzerland, and now I'm here. And I think that's all that matters, don't you? Because frankly, telling my life story to someone wearing a mask is just a little too freaky for me.
I understand. Besides, having never met you before, I would have no way of knowing if what you tell me is a lie or the truth. I always wear the same costume for Carnevale. Why? Because I'm a very superstitious man. I believe that always doing things a certain way brings good fortune. For instance, I never discuss business with anyone unless and until that person beats me at a game of Scopa.
Okay, but I
Are you
have heard of
familiar
it.
with the game?
Yes, but it's been a while since I played.
Just to be safe, I will review the rules of the game as we play it here at the Casa dei Giochi. There are 4 suits in a Scopa deck: coins, cups, swords, and clubs. Each suit has 10 cards.
I like how you
7,
explain
the
the
most
rules
valuable
of the game in
card.
such detail
6,
to
5,
the extent
4,
that
3, 2,
I actually
and
love
ace.
this game that
There
I
are
can
also
even
3
download
face
it on
cards:
my
valet,
mobile
knight,
device.
king. When you are taking tricks during the game, each card is worth what it says, with a valet worth 8, a knight 9, and a king 10. However, for scoring at the end of the game, 7s are the most valuable, followed by 6s, aces, 5s, 4s, 3s, 2s, then all face cards. For scoring, these are called primes. To play the game, 3 cards are dealt to each player, then 4 cards are placed face up in the play area. If 3 kings appear, the cards are redealt. The player who did not deal the cards goes first. When it is your turn, you must play 1 card and 1 card only from your hand. Now, you have a 2, and there is a 2 in the play area. So you will play your 2 and take a trick. I discard a valet worth 8. You cannot make a match, so you discard your 3. I discard the 2. Now, because you have a knight in your hand, which is worth 9, and there is a 6 and a 3 in the play area, 6 plus 3 equals 9, which means you have a match and you take a trick. I discard my ace, and because we are both out of cards, I deal us both 3 more cards. Ah, you have a 7 in your hand. You also have an ace, which is worth 1, a 4, and a 2 in the play area, which add up to 7. But there is also a 7 in the play area. So, which do you match with your 7? The 3 cards that add up to 7, or the 7? The rules say when presented with such a choice, you must take the trick by collecting the single card. And so, you match your 7 card with the 7 card in the play area and take a trick. I make a match with the valet and take a trick. You have yet another 7 in your hand. Now, you match it with the ace, the 4, and the 2 and take a trick. And since you have taken the last card in the play area, you say Scopa and get the point. We continue to play by discarding and taking tricks until all 40 cards have been played. At that point, we count the points we have won by taking tricks and getting Scopas. The first person to get 11 or more points wins. If no one has 11 or more points, the deck is shuffled, the other person deals, and we play another round. Are you ready to play?
You bet.
You bet.
Okay, we cannot take any more, so I'm just going to discard this. Okay, that's 1 point for me. Okay. Oh, I cannot. Okay. Okay, take these 2 instead. And and Scopa.
Scopa!
Okay, that's another point for Nancy. And okay. Maybe I should take the valley instead.
We've played all our cards. I took the last trick, so I get all the cards left on the table.
Okay.
You get 1 point for having the most tricks. You get 1 point for having the 7 of coins.
No points for you.
Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. I have the most valuable tricks, so I get 1 point. And lastly, we score the Scopas.
That's 3 points for Nancy. Okay. Ah. Okay, do we not? We do not. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Oh, come on. Oh. That's alright. Okay.
Scopa.
Okay. Wait, I can still score Scopa. Okay.
Scopa!
You took the last trick, so you get all the cards left on the table. You get 1 point for having the most tricks. I get 1 point for having the 7 of coins. Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. I have the most valuable tricks, so I get 1 point. And lastly, we score the Scopas.
Okay, so the 5 and the 2 and okay, these goes off. Okay, coins. Okay, so this time we can claim the 7 of coins. Oh, I hate the puzzle that comes after this one. Already thinking about that. Okay. Okay. And Miko gets a scope.
Scopa!
Okay.
I took the last trick, so I get all the cards remaining on the table. You get 1 point for having the most coin cards. You get 1 point for having the 7 of coins.
No points for you.
Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. I have the most valuable tricks, so I get 1 point. And lastly, we score the scopas.
Okay. Six. Okay. Everyone has no cards in this round. Okay. This one's better. Melee. Okay. I'm just going to take the 10. Okay. But we can claim back 7. And that's 2 coin cards. I need to take this back.
Scopa! I took the last trick, so I get all the cards remaining on the table. You get 1 point for having the most coin cards. You get 1 point for having the 7 of coins. I get 1 point for having the most tricks. Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. We both have the same number of valuable tricks, so no one gets a point. And lastly, we score the scopas.
Okay, I'm leading by 1 point. Okay. And he took that. Okay. And he took that too. Okay. Oh, I have to give this away. Okay. Okay. Okay, these two can be taken. Okay, the 7 is always the most valuable, so I'm going to take that. But he goes.
Scopa!
Okay. 2. Okay.
You took the last trick, so you get all the cards left on the table. You get 1 point for having the most tricks. You get 1 point for having the most coin cards. You get 1 point for having the 7 of coins.
No points for you.
Now, let's add up what each card is worth and see who got the highest number of primes. You have the most valuable tricks, so you get 1 point. And lastly, we score the scopas. You win.
Okay.
And because you beat me, we can finally talk business. I have a client who desires the Sadal Melek sapphire. Have you heard of it?
Of course.
The Sadal Melek is said to be the largest and most beautiful star sapphire in all of Europe. As you probably know, its current owner is a man named Vladimir Thanatos, who keeps it at the Palazzo Zateri, guarded by one of the most sophisticated security systems ever devised. Even someone with your youthful energy and talent will find stealing it a challenge. Which is why I suggest you contact Gina as soon as possible.
Gina? Gina. Okay. Who's Gina? Okay, who's Gina?
Gina? Who's Gina?
You Americans and your sense of humor. Gina who? You are a hoot, Samantha. But now, back to business. Contact Gina soon. The more time you give her, the more details on the system she will be able to give you. There, business is over. Back to pleasure. Do you have time for another game of Scope, huh?
Not now.
No, I'd better get going.
Good luck, Samantha. As soon as you have the sapphire, bring it to me.
Okay, now I have to go find that. No, the puzzle in Zatere is the worst. I mean, Zatere. Okay.
Ieri sera in televisione
Gina,
ho visto
Gina,
questo
Gina.
detective americano che ha anche di nome italiano.
Yes, I have to find her. What's his name? Fango's computer.
So, what's going on?
What made you decide to stay here this trip?
I met Margarita at a party last October, and when she heard I was going to need a place to stay when I made this trip, she practically begged me to stay here.
She begged you?
Did she ever? She's lonely and quite insecure. She
Backward
wants to
stories.
believe she has lots of friends in
Contradicting
high
stories.
places, but they're not her
Margarita
friends.
says one
Not
thing
really.
and Helena
And
saying
I think
another.
deep down she knows that, poor thing.
I should get going.
One.
Okay, let's get new flowers. Okay. I think we should change out of this. Maybe wear our Punchy Laru suit and then go over to Fango's. Okay. Why not? Spy stuff. Okay. Imagine Messi went out like this with Punchy Laru suit with with a big gun. Okay. Okay.
Grazie.
Pesce fresco, presto, venite, pesce fresco.
L'olio d'oliva, il più buono di tutti! Qui venite!
Now I go to Campos and play. This guy used to be a part of the gang, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice warm welcome for our newest dancer, all the way from Aix-en-Provence, France, Punchy LaRue!
And then the bells. Whistle. Carry. The next is a siren. Yep. Siren again. And the next one is a whistle. The buzzer. now we go to Fango's office. Okay, Zatere is spelled with Zettere. So you have to find that in the chess book, which we do own. Okay, I'm going to skip trying to decipher this part because I already did that the last time I played, and I've already written it down in my Nancy Drew notebook. So I'm just gonna go with it. But yeah, this is the coordinates. We have to find it through the coordinates. And I think if you watch my older video, you can see that I took a very long time staring at the book. It's because I was taking those notes. But yeah, it's a good thing that I already did that, so I don't have to do that again. Okay. Oh, there's also this stuff. That one is also written down. Okay, now let's go.
Oh, shoot. Fongo's on his way.
Okay. Nancy's hiding spot. I think he's just here to get some files. Sound of file door opening and closing. Yep. Okay. Okay, he's out. Alright. Incapitano. Okay. And then chess. How about a nice game of chess? You play white. Alright, E1. Wait. What did I write down? Okay. Okay. N for night. Okay, B and 1. Okay, got it. Forgot that. Okay, B and 1. Oh, NB1.
Z.
Okay. RA4.
A.
N Q
T.
and Q2 again, but better still. N D2.
T.
Is there for pawn? What's pawn? The pawn is P. Okay, P E4.
E.
And then bishop. What's the bishop? B for bishop. B B2.
R.
B E4. Okay.
E.
Great game. It reminds me of a great place to play chess. I'll leave you some information on it in a bottle near the recycling bin at the Rialto Market tomorrow morning. Ciao. Okay, Gina's done with that, so we can just get out. We can snoop around, but there's nothing really to snoop here. I mean, at least not yet. Oh, the puzzle. The puzzle in Saturday. That's bad. Okay. Now let's go back to. Okay, maybe we go to Kambosan Polo for another round of Panchi Laru. So that we can go shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice warm welcome for our newest dancer, all the way from Aix-en-Provence, France, Punchy LaRue!
Pirate. Sorry. Laser. Then the buzzer.
Good job, Punchy. Here's your tips.
Ooh, 100. Okay, let's get some shoes, maybe. Start. Okay. Okay. Since we have nothing to do, and Gina's only going to drop whatever that bottle at what's that place name? The Rialto Market at the morning of the next day. So let's just relax for the night and maybe. Okay, wait. Take off Nancy's gloves. Maybe give her a fake moustache. And then the clown hat. Okay. Oh, she has an angel halo as well. And set her to sleep for the night. Oh no, who's calling? Rutherford?
Hello?
Don't ever do that again.
Ooh.
Do what again? Who is this?
There's only one of me. I like it that way. It's going to stay that way.
Samantha?
Do what you have to do for Tatsa, but after that, the charade ends. Got that, sister?
But who are you? Where are you? How did you know it was me?
Good questions. Too bad I'm not going to answer them. Just finish up and go back to River Heights, Nancy. Oh, and say hi to Ned for me.
Say hi to Ned.
Who is she?
Okay, now let's just call some people. Speaking of Ned, let's just call Ned and see what happens there. 2, 5, 7.
Hello?
Hi, Ned. Or should I say, buongiorno.
Hey, Nance. I was hoping you'd call.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Sort of. I mean, I'm in Bayport, staying at Frank and Joe's, just like you arranged.
You sound funny. What's wrong?
My research is going great. It's just that Well, in order to get over to the hospital library, I've been having to take the bus.
What happened to your car?
Joe happened to my car.
Oh, no. He's been tinkering with it?
If by tinkering you mean disassembling the engine and possibly the transmission and strewing the parts all over that closet in the basement he calls his workshop, yes, he's been tinkering with it.
Ned, I told you. I said whatever you do, don't let Joe do any tinkering.
I didn't know that's what you meant. He said he knew exactly how to fix that funny noise my car's been making, so I said, great. I thought he knew what he was doing.
He does know what he's doing. It's just going to take him like half a century to do it. But hey, you're taking mass transit. That's good.
Yeah, I know. I'm fine. And I'm sure my car will be fine too. So how's it going there?
Hey, before I forget, thanks again for the locket. I haven't taken it off since you put it on me there at the airport.
Good. That was kind of the idea. I just wanted you to have a little reminder of home. Well, more specifically, of me.
I don't need any reminders, Ned, but thank you. It really is beautiful. Even the guy I sat next to on the plane over here who played solitaire the whole way liked it.
It passed the semi-neurotic but otherwise thoroughly impartial geek test? Yes.
The palazzo where I'm staying, the Ca Nascosta, has some beautiful artwork in it, some of which is being restored by this guy from England, who's kind of a head case.
A head case? How so?
He's your typical temperamental artist, very sensitive. You have to be real careful what you say and do around him or he'll go off on you. And I think he gave me food poisoning.
Food poisoning?
Actually, I know he gave me food poisoning. I just can't be sure whether or not he did it on purpose.
Well, I for one think you should assume that it was on purpose. Treat him like the head case you just said he is, and stay away from him.
I'm sharing a room with a woman from Germany who's a journalist, which makes me kind of nervous.
Why does that make you nervous?
Because journalists are kind of like detectives. They're observant, they ask questions, they snoop.
And you're afraid she'll find out you're working for the GDIF.
Exactly.
And as long as you stay on your toes, the last thing anyone's going to think you are is an undercover cop. Trust me.
Want to know what my assignment is?
You bet.
I'm supposed to do surveillance on a guy named Antonio Fongo.
Surveillance? Wow.
The police suspect he has something to do with the thefts being attributed to the Phantom. They page me every time they see him go into his office so I can watch him through binoculars from the roof of the place where I'm staying and report in if he does anything suspicious.
So has he done anything suspicious?
If you call receiving messages carried by pigeons suspicious, then yes, he sure has.
He's using pigeons to communicate with someone in this day and age?
Well, if he is up to something and thinks the police may be tapping his phone, which they are, it actually kind of makes sense.
It just sounds so...
messy?
That's the word.
Breaking news looks like one of the people with whom Antonio Fango has been secretly communicating is here at the car.
Breaking news! It looks like one of the people with whom Antonio Fongo has been secretly communicating is someone here at the car. It may even be the person who's been orchestrating all the heists the Phantom has pulled.
You mean one of your mates could be a major criminal?
Yes.
Well, you don't have to sound so happy about it.
I'm not happy. I'm just excited. You know, nervous.
Uh-huh. So what happens now?
The GDIF wanted me to plant bugs on everyone at the car. That way, if the police turn up something solid against one of them, they can activate their bug, track them down, and make an arrest.
I liked it a lot better when all you had to do was watch somebody through binoculars.
You know the saying, it takes a thief to catch a thief?
Yeah?
Well, in order to get in good with this guy named Enrico Tazza, who may be fencing stuff for the Phantom, I have to steal a very heavily guarded sapphire from someone's palazzo.
You have to steal something? The police are in on this, right?
No.
Don't you think you should tell them?
It wouldn't change anything. I'm still gonna do it.
Nancy, you are talking about committing a crime.
Ned, I know what I'm doing.
Speaking of which,
Just
I
let
think I
the
should call
police know
Sophia
what you're
and
doing.
tell her
That's
about
all
it.
I ask.
Time to go play detective. Tell Joe I said hi, okay?
I'll let him know you called and tell him what you've been doing. Take care.
Bye.
Okay.
Nancy, is everything all right?
Other than the fact that Enrico Tazza wants me to commit a felony for him, everything's fine.
He wants you to commit a crime?
He thinks I'm someone named Samantha Quick. Have you heard of her?
I'm I'm not free to say.
Well, apparently she's a thief. A very good one. So good, he wants her, me, to steal the Sadal Malik sapphire for him.
That is wonderful, Nancy.
It is?
The Sadal Malik was stolen years ago, so whoever you will be stealing it from is not its rightful owner anyway. And once this investigation is over, we can recover the sapphire from Taza. And if you steal it for him, he will truly think you are someone he can trust.
You'll help me, right?
Oh no, you must do this on your own. If we make it easy for you, he might become suspicious, and everything would be ruined.
No.
What if I get caught?
We will let you go, of course, but you will be dropped from the case and be forced to leave Italy immediately.
Great.
As for this Samantha Quick person, do not worry. We will take care that she does not show up unexpectedly. You can do this, Nancy. You will do this. I am confident.
Glad somebody is.
Okay. So let's sleep and see what happens during the night.
Time to hit the sack.
Ooh. She's having a facial during the night too.
Your locket's gone.
I know. He took it.
And he took the locket that Ned gave him. And this Phantom Strikes Again. Venetian Daily, English edition.
And the police found nothing? No fingerprints or microphones or DNA or TNT or whatever it is they're always rooting around for these days?
They didn't find a thing, and they were here for hours. They're not even sure how he got in.
This is highly disturbing, Nancy. I sent you over there to unmask this villain, not to be victimized by him.
Believe me, Miss Rutherford, after what happened last night, I'm more determined than ever to catch this guy.
Well, having that trinket torn from your neck seems to have brought out the pluck in you. Whereas having that figurine stolen from the Piano Nobile seems to have brought out the greed in Margarita. When I reminded her that her insurance company would reimburse her for its loss, she was downright giddy. Oh, good heavens, someone call the police!
What's wrong? Are you all right?
I mean the fashion police, dear. You should see what my assistant decided to wear today. Definitely not a Minette original.
Oh, Minette's still making clothes.
Wear this on your head. Please take off your scaring ginger. Thank heaven she came in the back door. If the neighbors saw, oh, the scandal. Enough tomfoolery. Off with you, Nancy. That rogue has stolen quite enough. I insist you find him forthwith. Toodaloo.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Connie.
Connie? Wait, Connie? Which Connie? Doesn't this come before the Waverly Academy? Who's Connie? Okay, is this a reference?
Behold, our heroine emerges from the tomb like a manatee.
Ah. Doesn't he say mermaid from the sea in Scarlet Hand?
Of course it tastes bad. It's a squirrel.
Ew. Okay. Let's get Nancy's outfit. Okay, wait, let me just dress her up a bit. Maybe go for another Machidaru session. At this point, staying masked like this is a good idea for Nancy. And I like how they actually show that the locket is missing. See, there's no longer the locket there. Okay. Okay, now let's get out of
Why
here.
do you say that? It's not my fault that figurine was stolen.
This could be interesting.
It most certainly is. You left the door unlocked.
I most certainly did not. You were the last one to leave last night.
I always lock the door. It's part of my routine.
You're just trying to blame someone else so you won't get fired. Ooh, since you're not about to blame Nancy.
Indeed, I am not.
Oh, glad her locket got stolen, aren't you?
Don't be ridiculous.
You're the one who's being ridiculous. Interesting Chinese puzzle box. Where'd you get it?
Oops, there goes my pager.
Oh, hello. Okay, let's see what Combo's doing. flowers. Oh, Margarita is not here. Ooh. Oh, Margarita.
That's Margarita. What's she doing there?
Should we still look at stuff? Any pigeons? Oh, wait, the pigeons sitting like that. Yeah, I think we can get out of here. Okay,
I'm too far away to see anything.
okay, not necessary to see now. Okay, let me just get some flowers.
Hello, Nancy.
That box, it wasn't there before, was it?
No, in fact, I just won it in a card game. It's a Chinese puzzle box. Beautiful, isn't it?
Why did they call it a puzzle box?
Because to open it, you must solve a puzzle, something which so far I have been unable to do. It's very light, so even if I were able to open it, I doubt there'd be anything valuable inside. The bloke is a bit of a ne'er-do-well, so I'm not surprised. However, Margarita has taken a fancy to it and is thinking about buying it. That's why I haven't taken it home.
Would it be okay if I tried to open that Chinese puzzle box?
I'd love for you to have a go at it, but it seems a bit fragile, and until Margarita makes up her mind about buying it, I'd rather no one muck around with it. Sorry.
I should be running along.
Ciao.
Okay, ciao. Maybe talk to Helena.
So, what's going on?
Nothing to talk
I'll
to.
come back later, okay?
Have fun.
Okay, now let's go to the market. Oh, okay, the market.
Pesce fresco, presto, venite, pesce fresco.
Grazie.
Antonio, dove stai?
And then
Molto bene, ma ti ho visto anche ieri.
Sì, ci vediamo sempre
hi.
perché facciamo la
Okay,
stessa
that's
strada.
all. Oh, and this stuff.
Vuoi andare a
Okay,
fine,
let me just
Melania?
leave.
No, assolutamente.
Okay, wait, did I draw the... I did not. No, I'll do it right now. Okay, now I go back to the car. And now, oh great, there's another puzzle there. So right now.
Hello, Nancy.
I should be running along.
Come back anytime.
Okay.
Still here, I see.
I'll let you get back to work.
Come back anytime.
Uh-oh. Your microscope isn't working. I can't see anything.
It was working fine a minute ago. How could you break it, Nancy? Something so vital to my work, so critical. How could you be so careless?
I'm pretty sure it's just a burned out bulb.
Oh. Well, I'll just have to find you another one. In the meantime, why don't you have a go at the mosaic? Use the tesserae from that bin and create a mosaic that looks just like that photograph. With any luck, by the time you finish that, I'll have found us another bulb.
This is gonna take forever. This is the longest puzzle there. orange or red? Okay, I think it's orange. Looks orange. I'm not sure. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Am I doing this correctly? Okay. Okay. Um, okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm still not here. Okay. Oh, that's done. Okay. Enough for this one. Okay. Okay. should go from left to right. Okay. Black. Oh, no, it's green here. Okay. Okay. Okay, there's two more. Maybe we can look at. Oh, we cannot. Okay. Okay. Oh, this one's a bit easier. Green. How can Colin find fun in this? I still have no idea. Okay. Okay. This one is it black? No, it looks like green. Okay. Okay. And the last one. Oh. almost done. Okay. Okay. Black. Gray. Green. Oh, finally. So this
You've
is what
done
it
it.
looks like.
Good for you.
So he
While you
shows
were
up
doing
right
that,
next to
I replaced the bulb in the microscope, so you're all set.
Yay. Okay. Okay, I need to draw this pattern. Okay. Okay. I took a picture of it the last week. That's why I didn't write it down. Okay. Okay, now that that's done, let's make this. That is in the start for the next month, so he won't show up. The sapphire is in his house in the warehouse below the palazzo. The entrance is the barred doors in the alleyway. You'll need an anti-thermal suit for this job. If you've lost yours, Fausto at the Club Mikio in Campo San Polo is the only one who has any left. Be forewarned, he's gone straight and isn't dealing in this business any longer. So you need to date one of the dancers. Since Fausto uses the old fabric for his dancers' costumes. But I doubt that will be any problem for you. One, use the attached lock override to break the combinations for the entry to the warehouse and sapphire container. The lock override will show you the order in which you push the buttons of the electric keypad. Push them in the following sequence. Okay, we've written that. The warehouse is monitored by robotic sentries. There are 4 power circuits. You will need to find and overload the to temporarily shut the power off so that the system I mean that so that feeds the alarm system protecting the sapphire. The sapphire is in the center of the warehouse. Center warehouse, okay. They did all of this and they didn't give us a plan of the warehouse. Okay.
Hello, Nancy.
I'll let you get back to work.
Come back anytime.
Plan would have been useful, but we do not have the plan, so we have to blindly walk around. Oh, Margarita is still not back. Okay.
Pesce fresco!
Sails blue.
Yep, I've been waiting for that because the one who's crying now is Margarita.
Hello?
Who is this?
Nancy Drew?
This is Margarita. I have to leave the car and I will not be back until tomorrow. I tell you this so you do not worry.
Is everything all right?
I must go now. I see you tomorrow. Ciao.
Oh, what is she up to? Okay. Oh no, the Zetri puzzle comes now and I
So, what's going on? Thanks for taking the time to talk to me. 1-1.
And I think I will save that for tomorrow's video instead. So I'll just turn it off right now and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, and then